Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, Queen Elise. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, the post notification bell so you can know when I'm posting my next video, and hit that like button if you like what you hear. Today's subject is a somewhat sensitive subject, and I decided to come on and talk about it a little bit. I'm eating an unhealthy snack, but it's chocolate cake and ice cream. Look, that looks so good. But anyway, I'm gonna drink a lot of water today. We're gonna be talking about the subject of cosmetic surgery. Now, it's a lot of different opinions on cosmetic surgery. And as far as I go, the closest thing I can say that I've done when it pertains to surgery, of course, I've had 2 C-sections, but as far as enhancing what I need to do, I couldn't walk because of arthritis almost 2 years ago, and so I have had 2 hip replacements. So that's the closest I've had to cosmetic surgery. Now, I have seen people who didn't get surgery like I did, and they ended up either with a cane or walker or wheelchair. And I knew I didn't want to be like that. And so, due to the fact that I did have some insurance, I was able to get me 2 hip replacements. I didn't get them at the same time, but I did one at a time. I did the first one December 2020 and the second one May 6, 2021. And now I walk here today, no pain medication, no aspirin, no nothing. Every now and then I may take an ibuprofen, but it'll be because of other things sometimes. But I survived those surgeries, and I also survived taking medication like the strong narcotics and the anesthesia and the morphine. I also survived that without being hooked on nothing, and I just thank God for that, because some people that I associate with, they told me that once I took the pain medication, I was gonna, what they say, release an addiction. But in my case, God spared me. So yes, I agree with some of the things that I've been taught about addiction, but in my case, I stand here today and not hooked on anything. And I had to do it. I had to do that surgery twice. So I think part of the reason why they may say those things is a somewhat scare tactic. But in my case, I stand here today not hooked on anything. But I advise people not to try. If you don't have to take pain medication, don't let your mind think you have to. But if you do, just know when you take it as prescribed and you be a responsible person, you're not in addiction. And you're not. You have to be careful, but don't just think, oh, I'm gonna mess up because I got to get surgery. No, because sometimes that's why a lot of people don't get surgery. They're scared they're gonna mess up and be in addiction and all that kind of stuff. When with the Lord on your side, you can do anything. Okay, now when it comes to cosmetic surgery, I see people on TV all the time. They might get facelifts, BBLs, tummy tucks, lipo 360, and all that kind of stuff. And okay, say for instance, if I had the money to afford something like that, I don't think I still would do it, because first of all, even though I'm not in the best shape I am and I don't have the best figure on earth, I'm pretty much content with who I am. Yes, I probably need to lose 15 pounds and don't need to be eating this, but every now and then I treat myself. And if I lose 15 pounds, I feel like this. I'll be satisfied. I'll just try to wear enhancing undergarments if I decide to dress up or whatever, to squeeze that stomach in a little bit or whatever I got to do, or lift up my backside a little bit. But other than that, I ain't finna be having nobody cutting on me just because I'm not happy how I look. I'm proud of what God made me. because I know if I lose a few pounds and work out on a daily basis, stay away from so many sweets and sodas, that, like I say, with enhancing undergarments, my clothes will look good on me. And the one thing I found out about men when I was dating people, that they don't care nothing about no stomach. They don't care nothing about, if anything, the best attraction is self-esteem. You know, I found that some men like natural women, you know. And I ain't putting none against nobody that would go get those BBLs and stuff. But a person like me and how my genetic is set up, if I got a BBL and I gain any extra pounds while I had it, it gonna go right back to how it was, and I'm been on wasting my money. And like I said, I might not be the best, but I'm pretty satisfied with how I look. I can, of course, I can always enhance, like I say, by getting in shape or whatever. But I learned that most men, they don't care nothing about that. It helps, but when you got a good attitude and you feel good about yourself and you're not self-conscious, that's the best attraction. I learned that is the best attraction right there. When you feel good about yourself, you exude self-esteem, you know. I feel like this, people that are always trying to alter how they look and who they are just because they can afford it, they're not happy with themselves. They're not proud of what God gave them. You know, that's why, you know, I have nothing against what people do in the bedroom, who they want to be with, or nothing. But I commend, like, even some of the trans individuals. I commend the ones that say, yes, I dress like a lady, but I know I'm a man, you know. I commend the people that be like, yes, I know I look like a boy, but I know I'm a girl, you know. They acknowledging who they really are, you know. They don't want to change their genetic makeup. You know, I look at Brad and Judy, you know, they just got married and they seem like a great couple. And I think Brad really gonna carry their baby, you know. So, because they still acknowledge the fact that they were born a woman. They not trying to change into no men, you know. And like I said, I don't knock nobody for what they do, but I just feel like those are the real people, you know. People that, okay, yes, I am a man, but I just look like a woman. I dress like a woman. You know, even the people that, okay, say you dress like a woman and you're a man, but you like other men. That's okay too, because guess what? You still acknowledging the fact that this is how I was born. I know I'm a man. I just like men. I just like to dress like ladies. You know, I like the ones that say I ain't trying to be no woman. You know, and I know sometimes hormones got mixed up and different things like that. But for me, myself, I love the ones that say, yes, I was born with male body parts. I know that I am a man. But I like other men and I dress like a lady. You know. And I know so everybody gonna be like, oh, because these days you can't say nothing. But you know what? We black people have been going through that for years. People saying stuff about us, you know. But I feel like still people do have their opinions too. It's not that we're bashing anybody. We're not bashing any kind of set of people. When it's not that, it's just that we got freedom of speech and we're expressing our opinion. And that's why I say I don't knock nobody for who they want to go to bed with. I don't knock nobody for what they want. If they want to do a sex change or get a BBL, change their body how they want it to be through surgery. It's just that I still like the people that acknowledge who they really are too, along with doing all that. It's just me, myself, I wouldn't do all that because I don't like getting cut on. You know, I just rather do it a regular way, a natural way. And, you know, I think about Kanye West's mama. I wish she would have never did that because she probably would still be here today. And for what I can tell, what she meant to him, you know, I would wish she was still here. But from what I hear, that cosmetic surgery complication was what really caused her death, and I really hate that because I believe he would be even more powerful if she was still living. It's same way with when you got a strong black mama like Tupac mama, like Biggie mama, them was some strong black women. We need more Donda West. We need people like that. Not saying that other celebrities' mothers not as good, but we praise Kris Jenner, and then we lose people like Donda West. I mean, I think that black people would be even more empowered if we had more women like that in the forefront instead of the cosmetic surgery queens who thrive off being like that. So many girls and things going out there today. Some of them not coming back from that operating room. Some of them that go in there, they come back with so many complications. And trust me, this is just only an opinionated vlog. I don't mean to offend anybody. This is just how I feel. And even as I talk about it now, it kind of made me sad because it let me know that so many of us are not happy who we are. We might portray it when we doing all this in the video, doing all that but you deep down inside don't even be liking yourself. Because every time you turn around, you're getting cut here, your lips getting cut, your eyes getting lifted, this and that. I mean, and I know everybody got different tastes, but even when I seen how some people have lengthening their leg, that looks like a very, very, very painful procedure. I'm talking about them pins and steel and all that stuck in your leg just to lengthen it and all that. I can imagine the pain that they go through. Even when it comes to like some people of the Oriental background, they opening their eyes wider because they don't like the fact that the eyes squint so much. I mean, my eyes squint. I ain't even Chinese, but I ain't finna open none wider. I'm gonna keep these squinty eyes just like I got. But everybody ain't there, and a lot of times when people get money, this is when they decide they want to do all this stuff. When they didn't have money, they would go to the gym. They would try to eat right. And I know, because what I learned too, even when you get those surgeries, you still got to work out and eat right, or that shape gonna come right back. That's why you see a lot of people with BBLs that almost look like a square, because they may not have had the best surgery, and then they made their genetic makeup. It still come out of them after a while of having that BBL. Even Kim Kardashian now, they taking all that stuff out now. You notice they look skinnier. Their butts look smaller. That's why I commend Courtney. Courtney the real deal. She ain't have to do all that. She's a natural beauty, a natural person. She ain't worried about who looking at her or not. She real. Courtney Kardashian, Barker, that's a real girl there. She real. She ain't fake like the rest of them. So, I don't know what the deal is with Kendall. I can't tell what she got going on, but that Courtney got it going on. She sure does. And I'm proud of the way she represents herself and who she is, and proud of who she is. And I'm glad she found her a good husband. She deserved it. So I wanted to come on today just to share my feelings about cosmetic surgery. I don't knock nobody, but as far as I go, if I ain't got to get no more surgeries in my life, I'll be all right. I'll try to get in shape. I'll try to do the best I can. I will continue to feel good about myself regardless, because that is the main attraction. And I definitely ain't trying to please other women. A lot of us be dressing up to please other women. For what? Even if you were gay and you like women, you still don't do it like that. You try to please yourself. And then the ones that ain't gay, trust me, men like self-esteem. They like security, courageous women. You know, a lot of times the ones that so superficial, them the ones that really get dogged out. You see celebrities that are beautiful getting cheated on all the time. And you would think whoa, why she's so beautiful? Why she get cheated on? It's not that. Secure self-confidence is the attraction that keep a man. Not I don't heard some of them, oh, I can get any man I want. Ooh, boo this and that. Ow, and all that kind of stuff. But then guess what? You can't keep them. And that's the point. Can you keep the man? You know, will he like being around you? Why will he enjoy your company? You know, he don't feel like he gonna get beat up if he look left and you looking right, you know. And get men that will enhance you. Not you got to take care of them, you got to see about them. They go to jail all the time. They do illegal activities. You think it's cool and it ain't. Because if you got children, you're always jeopardizing a child's life when you're dealing in a lifestyle like that. And I know some people can't help, quote unquote, can't help it. But when it comes to these kids, you know, because I can remember people bribing me about how, when I was living quite right, about my children. Oh, my children, she need to make sure she take care of children. Them same people, I bet you go to their house now, something illegal going on. Something out the way going on. See, they can come to my house now and I can take drug tests, criminal backgrounds and all that and pass. But these same people that browbeat me, they can't. You know? And every now and then I have to let that out because it made me upset when I got treated like that. And then now the tables have totally turned. And that's why I used to tell people, God, don't play by me now. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep trying to dog me out. Keep trying to hurt me. And you gonna see, God don't play by me. Well, that's a whole nother video. And so if you like what you heard, subscribe, hit the like button, comment down below, hit the notification bell, and have a great, wonderful, prosperous, blessed day. And everybody just be themselves. It works. It's wonderful. Have a good day and see you next video.